Good morning. So today is May 8th. It's 50 degrees out. What the heck is going on? 50 degrees in May. Anyway, so we're just coming out of 2 days of almost constant rain. So not a lot of projects going on here, and my spring projects were kind of put on hold, waiting for rain to stop, waiting for it to warm up, for the ground to dry out. So in the meantime, I'm going to be working in the bee yard, kind of around the bee yard. Let me show you. So there's this delineation from the bee yard to the lawn here. It's 10 feet away. You can kind of see where the rough starts and stops. That was intended to be all wildflowers. But after a couple years of trying to keep turning this into a wildflower patch, Mother Nature won. One thing I did learn: Mother Nature wants something, Mother Nature's going to get it. She does not want wildflowers out here. So one thing I did have success with was sunflowers. So what I'm going to do here is I get the little string line there. I'm going to plant some wildflower seeds that I harvested from my wildflowers. Kind of see the head sticking up from over there. On the other side of the bee yard, I have really good success with wildflowers. They grow about 12 foot tall over there, and I know that's really good soil on that side. Over here, probably 7 foot is what I'm going to get. And what I have here is this hedgerow. I'm going to kind of get off my plan of the wildflowers here, because Mother Nature doesn't want them. We'll see how she does with sunflowers. But it doesn't need to be here anymore. Reason being, this hedge that grows here, that I planted and grew here, is sufficient now to teach the bees. We go around this other side. You can't tell here, but on the other side of this hedgerow is where the bees are. And right now, it is cold and windy and damp. There's a little bit of activity going on here with them, but there is about 30,000-40,000 bees in that box, and another 30-40 over there. So we got a lot of bees here, and since it is cold and dreary, they are in the boxes. They don't want to be out here in the cold. There's a few brave drones coming out there, a few brave foragers going out. But the hedge was put here to teach them, when they come out of the box, they have to fly up and not straight out. If they were to fly straight out and you're out here, you got bees bumping into you. Nothing malicious, but they would bump into you, and wouldn't be long before an accident happened. And that turns a relationship bad. You start getting stung when you're around the bees. Not going to end well. So, since the wildflowers are a flop, it's not going to happen. I am going to leave. There are some that are still, stragglers are going to go on. Probably going to die out here when the sunflowers come up, if they come up. Again, the soil out here is not that fertile, so we're going to try. Hopefully I don't lose these wildflowers, or hopefully they'll live in harmony with each other, and when they're done sprouting and growing, the wildflowers will be ready to start taking over. The leaves on the wildflowers really do block a lot of sun, so I'm a little worried about the hedge behind me getting some shade and what's going to happen, and I'll play that by ear. If I see the noon sun and the afternoon sun isn't enough to keep these hedges alive and healthy, they're the priority, not the sunflowers. So I will take the sunflowers out, but we'll see. Time will tell. And a couple months here, I'll give you an update out here, show you what's going on, and see how successful I am.